Another issue that is coming up here at Davos and in the global political conversation right now is the whole issue of world trade. We heard Angela Merkel talking about it. President Barack Obama spoke about it in his State of the Union address earlier this week. And one thing that I took away particularly from the State of the Union address was a growing concern in the United States with the impact of China trade, particularly on employment. And, there is still, I think, a bipartisan free trade commitment, but a concern about being sure that it's fair, driven, I think, by these employment consequences. Joe, is that right? Should we be worried that there's a protectionist wave coming?
Oh, I think one should be worried. Let me say that this has always been said to be, the economic theory is very clear. When you bring together countries with, you might call it, disparate endowments, they have a lot of unskilled labor, medium-skilled labor. What happens when you bring together countries which are very different, like the United States and China, what happens is that the wages in the high-wage country get depressed down. This was predictable. Full globalization would in fact mean the wages in the United States would be the same as the wages in China. That's what you mean by a perfect market. We don't like that. The advocates of globalization never were honest about that's where the direction they were pushing. Now, of course, what is supposed to happen is, the theorem is that globalization could make everybody better off if we took some of the profits that came to the firms and redistributed them to the workers, then everybody could be better off. So globalization could make everybody better off, but it's not doing it. And it's totally understandable. The median worker, the typical worker in the United States today, full-time male workers say, his income today is the same as it was a third of a century ago. Trade is only one part of it, but it is one part, and it's something that people feel like they can do something about. And so I think we're going to see this kind of pressure unless we get better redistributive policies within the United States and Europe.